Okie dokie, here we go again. I'm just doing a little series of tests here, guys. So, welcome, greetings, good evening, hope you're well wherever you are. Messing about earlier, just seeing what the video speed were like and the quality of the video and stuff. So hopefully we're not doing too bad. And I've got a pass coming over right now of the space station. So I thought I'd just come on, give it a blast, and literally see what the connection is like at the same time. So yeah, we're live at the minute. Last time I actually recorded it and put it on, it was a live, obviously, live to YouTube stream, but not possible to chat. So the chat's open if you're about. I'll be just keeping an eye on the space station right now and keeping an eye on the stream health. So far it says it's excellent, so that's okay. So I had one or two issues. I had the engineer out a couple of times, BT engineer, and placed a hub, which you probably saw, and then still messing around on and off. Anyway, basically the line's a little bit faulty outside, so there's going to be some work carried out on that tomorrow, fingers crossed. In the meantime, I did a factory reset and I managed to get some kind of reasonable speed up, so just playing around. It's actually working okay at the minute. Just the phone sounds like we've got a little bit of white noise coming through it, or quite a considerable amount. It sounds like I'm on 40 meters. When I pick the phone up, there's a lot of noise on the landline. So yeah, evening to you, Maria. How you doing out there in Yankee United land? Have a lovely weekend ahead. Stay safe. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you've managed to get on the radio and play one or two stations. I'm just waiting for the space station coming in right now. So I'm listening on the VHF band at the moment. So I've got my my FT847 in line. Hang on a minute. There it is. So yeah, hope you're well over there and all is going good, and keep the videos coming. Enjoy watching them. I haven't seen one for a bit, so should be imagining there'll be one coming soon. So 73 and 88 is from Yorkshire, and from the girls in the background, they're playing on Disney Infinity at the minute. Evening to you, RF 34. Oh, I know it is. It's Mirko getting tongue tackled. And also KN4YEM, just waiting for this space station pass and testing out this stream quality at the same time. Things have been a little bit hit and miss this week, been tricky trying to do anything. So let's just see if we can hear anything. I think it might actually be offline, could be wasting a lot of time, but I'm really just testing the stream more than anything. So nothing coming through at the minute, unfortunately, guys. And the stream seems to be working okay. That's the main thing. So that's the position. We should be getting a signal. If we were going to be getting a signal, we'd have it by now, I would have thought. There's usually a pile up on there. So yeah, I'm using the software to track it, and it also controls the radio and the rotator, all pretty automatic. So yeah, you can see it there flashing, the red light on top of the rotator controller. Let's put the squelch on. The red light on top of the rotator controller, that's a small interface plugged into the computer. It's a 232 interface, and that plugs into the back of the G5500 antenna rotator, which controls the antenna, and then also there's a cat cable coming from the PC into the 847, and that's all run from the software, that one there. So it's quite neat how it works. Tracks it for me. I just updated the keps, make sure they're up to date, and the idea is obviously to receive the space station, but that was not to be, as it seems tonight. Not to worry. So yeah, just doing a little test. Evening to you, Jimbo. How you doing, buddy? Just testing out the bandwidth on the internet rather than the HF band. I could have a quick listen though. I've got the two girls up with me. They're just having a bit of a late night with it being Friday night, so I've got to be on my best behaviour, unfortunately. Well, I always am anyway. Just better wet the lips. So yeah, I've been busy rerouting the router, getting it to fire up again and work. But yeah, I don't think we're getting any space station tonight, so not to worry. I did actually see a post, someone saying that there'd been quite a lot of activity from the crew working schools today as well. I know they worked the schools yesterday, so presumably the repeaters taking a break whilst the crew are doing what they do best and make them fantastic school contacts, which is fair enough. So yeah, that's my antenna, which I was hoping to pick up. It comprises of 5 elements, 145 on the left, and then there's 15 elements for 437 on the right, and that's in an X configuration. It's actually half of the antenna. I've got another 15 elements that stick on it, but it'd make it it'd be a little bit too big, and I might get into some earache from the neighbours. But I have got it, should I ever fancy putting it on there at some point. It's just half of the antenna. So yeah, evening to you, Andy. Just trying out the bandwidth and the connection speed, seeing how things are coming through on the internet side. So yeah, I was listening on, obviously, on the 847 there, and it's still tracking the space station. It's still in range, but we're obviously not getting any signals due to what I just said with it being off. I could have a quick look and see if we've got any other up and coming passes. Let's have a look. AL92 or XW2A, so we could have a quick check on that. So what I'll do is I'll flick over to XW2A, which should turn the radio on a different frequency. And we'll see if we can hear anything on that. So the antenna is going to start moving now in the position of XW2A. Might have missed it looking at that, but might still catch a little bit. That's a SSB satellite. I prefer the SSB satellites. You've got a lot more room and you can make a few good QSOs. So not hearing anything as yet. Antenna's still moving. So it might be still moving. It's up at 326, 327 and elevation 15 degrees above the horizon. So I've got a few hills in that direction, but on SSB you still hear stuff. So let's have a quick listen. Might have missed out on that one. Not to worry. So yeah, never mind. It's easy as pie. You just basically click on the software. At the bottom you've got all the different numbers, A to X in my case. That's all the satellites I've programmed into the menu. And right now I'm on A, which is XW2A. And then if I flick over to I, the radio will change frequency. It'll go straight back to the ISS. Automatic. And the antenna will start to move yet again in a different position. So it'll start getting in position for the ISS, which is obviously in a different position right now. So you can see how it's moving, I think, hopefully. But anyway, I'm just checking out this live stream, gibbering on a little bit of satellite talk at the same time. How you doing there, Ben? Will I be on the next SO50 pass in a few minutes? Probably could hang about for 5 minutes if you guys can put up with me chatting that long. That's going to be on my configuration J, so I'll set it to J. So the radio frequency is now changed for SO50. And this particular satellite's been around for a long time. I first started working the satellites probably about 2008, probably something around that, 2007, something like that, when I first started having a go at making the IO antennas, if you remember those. So that's when I first went to SO50, and it's been a really reliable satellite. So excellent job from Saudi Sat, and it's still a good sat now. The only difference is you need to have a couple of tones. So your first tone switches the satellite on from standby, and the second tone is the regular tone for talking. So on the software at the top, I'll just flick it back on the screen. You've got the option here on the top of the software. It says T1 and T2. So I'll be starting off on T1, and then I'll go to T2. So it'll tell you what they are. So when you look at the radio, it's a little bit different. We're in sat mode, hang on a sec. So we've got 71.9. See if it changes. I might not be able to do it like this. 67. 67.
68, 69.
No, it's not working properly like that. That's all it.
70, 71.
Mind you, that's because I'm showing you the wrong VF4. Hang on a sec. Right, try that again. So, tone 2, 74.4. Click on the software again. Tone 0, same as that, same as what it's on. Put it on tone 1, 67. So there you go. Hope that made sense. So I'll explain it again. Tone 1 is what SO50 opens up to talk with normally, and that's displayed when I click on T1, and that's 67. Hopefully you can see that. And then when I click it, change it to tone 2, it automatically changes the tone to the opener for SO50, which brings it from sleeping basically on the standby. So it took a bit of explaining, didn't it? I think I got it in the end. So yeah, we're on the wrong VF4, that's why it wasn't showing it in the first place. So the satellite's coming up in range now. And yeah, it'd be nice to get you in the log, Ben. Sorry about not seeing a comment now, I was just concentrating. Yeah, it might be too far away from me, Jimbo. Jimbo's looking at in the comments, said it's too far away. Maybe not though, because with it being quite over Europe, it's going to be a very low angle of elevation. We're only going to get a maximum of 18 degrees on this pass. So you might be okay with the vertical to receive this particular satellite on FM. So it's going to be on 436 800, that's the central frequency of reception. So if you've got 70 SEMs on your radio on FM, why not try and see if you can receive this satellite on a vertical antenna. Anybody in Europe should be able to get it. Handhelds as well, so get your handheld out and stand near the window. Get that handheld laid flat in the horizontal position. I've got a PMR radio, I can show you here. Hang on a sec, I'll just flip to the camera. So that's a PM. So I'll put it in that position for you guys that haven't done it before. Just put it horizontal like that. Stand near the window, maybe giving it a little bit of this, and see if you can pick up the SO50 satellite coming into range, as you can see. So the frequency again is 436 800. I'm on 803 at the moment, I'm counting down, and it'll drop down to probably about 436, sorry, 795, something like that, 790, and you might lose it. So you've got a good 10 kilohertz of frequency to receive. I generally set my handheld in, I think I set it in 2.5 kilohertz steps, and I just flick down in channels when I'm working through my arrow antenna. So I'll put the satellite screen back on and we'll have a look and see where it is. Bring the squelch down, and hopefully this stream's holding up. And good evening to you, Frankie. Victor Papa 2 Mike November India over there in Montserrat. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're all good and hope everything's nice. I'm just messing around, trying out my bandwidth, making sure that the internet's holding up, so when I want to come on and play some proper radio, I can do it without having to worry there. Well, that's my excuse anyway. So we should see the, there it is, I was just about to say we should see the flashing going on from the radio as it starts to talk to the control. That's the interface from the software telling the antenna to move and get on to the correct position, which in this particular case is 166 azimuth and 7 degrees above the horizon at the moment, and climbing. I'll look and see where it is. So yeah, there's a bit of gaming going on in the background. We're on the pirate ship sailing across the sea. There's Captain Jack and Captain... There's two Jack Sparrows on my screen at the minute. And if you know what I'm talking about, you're doing well. Nearly bedtime for these two. As soon as this passes over, oh, I'm going to put them up, tell them to go upstairs. I'll have to take them up. I've had the milk and the supper. Well, hopefully. Oh no, the little one's not finished her milk, she says. So yeah, good. Glad you're good there, Frankie. Hope the weather's nice in Montserrat. I'm sure it is. So here we go, guys. Let's see if we can hear anything. I'll try opening it up just in case it's not being opened. So I'll put it on tone 2. And then back to tone 1. Not quick enough. M0 YKS listening through. Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra listening through SL50. Just try opening it again just in case it's still on standby. M0 YKS, Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra. M0 YKS, Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra listening. M0 YKS listening through SL50. Not really hearing it quietening off. Usually you can hear it quieting off quite nicely, this one, when you're getting in. Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra. No, I'm not really hearing nothing too tough tonight. Just try another command tone. Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra, M0 YKS listening. Maybe some of you guys in Europe are getting a signal, perhaps. M0 YKS, Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra, IO93. So we're now up at 17 degrees elevation. We should be getting some kind of signal coming through. You'd have thought. M0 YKS, Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra. Maybe then, perhaps, a bit of weak signal coming in there. M0 YKS, Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra. M0 YKS listening through SO50. Yeah, definitely in there now. We'll do with the preamp. M0 YKS, Italy Oscar 93, Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra. So we're getting in, but not hearing anybody else coming back properly. QRZ, Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra, Italy Oscar 93. Mike 0 Yankee Kilo Sierra, IO93 listening. So yeah, we made it in there, but weak signal tonight. I still hear it faintly. The stream seems to be holding up, that's the main thing, guys. That's what I'm testing out, the bandwidth of the internet. And so far we've not had any issues. I'm just going to tune my amplifier up in a second on 80 meters, and then I'll have to put the kids to bed. So that was a bit. I did hear my own signal coming in there, but very weak. I'd say about a 4x1. But I made the contact to myself, and I think someone returned, but I couldn't be giving a true accurate signal report because I couldn't hear the call sign properly. So really, you need good listening, obviously, to pull out the weaker signals. So the masthead amplifiers are pretty good. That's something that I'd like to maybe consider getting one day. But anyway, I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit, and I'm just going to put you on pause a sec whilst I do it, and I won't be 2 seconds. This is M0YKS in the shack, and behind the scenes, as we move this camera, and hopefully I can show you the FT1000, my usual radio, as we just try a little bit of messing around and see what the situation is on 80 meters, just to see whether I get a problem with the internet with this new router, because the engineer's coming back tomorrow. So I'm just carrying out a few tests. So here we go, we should be back on any second. So yeah, there we go. So thanks for bearing with me. I'll let that finish off. I'll just turn this radio off. It's definitely bedtime apparently. So we'll just finish this live stream quickly with a little test. Not bedtime for me, by the way, guys. Well, it might be.
Roger, Peter. All 100% copies of the 7300. The working conditions here, Peter. We're running on test. I am testing a transceiver, a Kenwood GS950 SDX. We're running 100 watts through a dipole.
Yeah, hi there to Pat in Oregon. Greetings, buddy. And also to Albert in Calgary. Greetings to you, my friend. And hi to Steve, Slava, UA4, Hotel Tango Tango. Good evening to you as well, my friend.
Looking at the ocean, Peter. Many thanks for coming back to the
yeah, I've got to boot these two off the game. Come on, girls, it's time to get to bed now. Let your crazy dad play some ham radio. Yeah, hope all is well over there in Oregon, Pat. Got the Star Wars cap on tonight, buddy. But the ham radio one's not too far away, my friend, don't worry. So yeah, I'm just going to try to tune the amp up anyway, guys. Find a frequency. And then I'm going to have to help out putting these two to bed. It's unfortunately getting more like me every day. It's a bit more persuading.
Homemade inverted V dipole, which is 21 meters above ground. And I'm also here at the top of a hill about 300 feet above sea level 10. Mexico 0, Juliet Kilo Delta, RN6 ID.
Yeah, the band's sounding great. Nice signals coming through. So I just want to try to tune it up without interfering with anybody. Quick listen there, I'm not really wanting to do too much other than test whether I've got interference to this modem. So I'll bring my power down. My girls are going to bed now. They're getting in trouble. So yeah, they're in a bit of trouble. Oh dear.
You'd be in less trouble if you were actually helping.
Yeah, I'm helping. I'm helping. Don't worry, I'm going in a minute, guys. You can hear it live.
Over that thing anyway.
Who, me? I can hear things. So yeah, here we go. Hopefully you guys are liking it. Evening, Chris. I'm just messing around trying this, making sure that everything is working. Is this frequency in use, please? Is this frequency occupied? Mike 0, Yankee Kilo Sierra. I'm not using the DX, don't worry. I know it's bedtime. Doing a test. I'm getting tested now. Frequency in use, M0YKS testing. Yeah, I'm sure you do like the style She's here live and direct. So I think it's working okay. I've not had no issues. You've not disappeared. So I'm quite pleased with that. And I'll get these girls to say good night. Go on then.
Good night.
Where's the other one? The other one coming over. There's two trouble causers in this particular shack. Well, 3 actually. There's 3 to be truthful. Right then. Thanks very much for joining me. And yeah.
Yeah, see the M0YKS guy. You need to like him.
Oh
He's
yeah.
so
Don't worry. I think not about that, but they certainly like it. That's for sure. So we'll catch up with you lot when these lot are asleep. And if the band conditions are half decent, we might get 1 or 2 QSOs going down. You never know. So,
night, night, everyone.
Yeah, this is the one that's going to be taking the license, by the way.
Yeah.
So you better watch out, guys. It's going to be. I'll probably get kicked out of the shack. So thanks for the quick watch from the crazy guy from Yorkshire, and we'll be back with some QSOs. Oh yeah, I'll get the winking man on for you. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
73 guys. Everybody, guys and girls, take care, stay safe, God bless, and thanks for watching.
Watch our channel.
Oh yeah, they've got their own channel, I'll tell you all about it another time. Bye for now.
And then you
Well, at least the stream's working, yay, success.